Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I figured we would do the $1,000 Sephora fantasy cart. I think that this idea is so much fun. I love seeing what people would drop $1,000 on if they had the chance to do. I cannot even fathom spending $1,000 on makeup in one sitting. That blows my mind. If you do not know, I'm a teacher and I'm on a teacher's salary budget. So I cannot even imagine spending $1,000 on makeup at one time. That's crazy. But it was still so much fun to do. I actually honestly struggled with it a little bit, and I think that that is because when I'm purchasing things, I feel like I have the mindset of, do I really need this? Will I actually get a lot of use out of it? And I kind of was having that mindset as I was putting things in my cart, and I filled it up and there was probably like $700 worth, and I was like, oh wow, I have like $300 more that I can, put in my cart. So then I started just like going ham, and I got to $1,000 really quickly. I actually got to like $996 and some change, but we all know this is Sephora and not Ulta, and I could not find something for $4 more to get me to exactly $1,000. So if you are interested in seeing my $1,000 fantasy, never gonna happen, keep dreaming girlfriend, Sephora cart, then let's go ahead and get started. So I went ahead and kind of chunked it into sections so it's not completely random and all over the place. And the first item I want to talk about is the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. I own Natasha Denona palettes. I have the Sunrise palette, I believe is what it's called. And then I have 5 mini palettes. So I really genuinely do like her palettes and I like her formula. But do I think that her formula is so insanely unique that it warrants a $129 price tag? I don't know. I don't think I do. But I do think that I would use most of the shades in this palette, so I honestly think that I will eventually get this. However, I will only get it if it goes on sale. She does seem to be putting her older palettes on sale, so I think if I'm patient enough and I just wait it out, I can get a really good deal on this. Or if I have a gift card, I might consider purchasing it, but I don't think I would pay full price for it. Next we have the Huda Beauty Mercury in Retrograde palette. This is $67. This went on sale at Sephora for $40 a couple weeks back, but I was on a no buy and I was not able to purchase it. And that gives me hope that I will be able to get it again in the future on a sale. So I'm just gonna try to be patient and wait it out. But I just think that these shades are stunning. I think that they are very colorful. I think it'll help get me out of my comfort zone a little bit when it comes to eyeshadow. And I have her mini Huda Nude Obsessions light palette, and Obsessions is correct. I'm obsessed with that palette. I think it is absolutely stunning. So I think that her formula is good, and I really just want to try this one out for fun, for funsies. Why not? Now we have the Natasha Denona bronze palette. This is honestly FOMO moment where I just don't want to miss out on it because everyone and their brother has it on my Instagram page. So many people have this palette, and a lot of my friends are making very beautiful looks out of this palette, but I just don't think that the shades are unique at all. This is a cheaper one. It's $65 instead of the $129, so that's nice. And I know that I would use the tones and shades in it, but it's like I just don't need it. And it's so new, I don't see it going on sale anytime soon. So I probably actually will never buy the bronze palette, but I think it's pretty to look at. Next, we have a couple foundations that I just would really like to try at some point in my lifetime. The first one is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Powder Foundation. This retails for $38. That's pretty high up there for a powder foundation, but I love the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation, and I think even that one's like $32. And I've heard that this one, the Makeup Forever one, is better than that. So if it's like better, it's kind of worth the couple extra dollars to me. I think I will eventually buy this and pick it up. Then we have the Nars Radiant Long Wear Foundation. This is $49. This is just one of those that it's been around forever. So many people seem to love it. I never wanted to try it in the past because it says radiant, and I was super oily. I still do get oily, but especially when I was like in my early 20s and teens and stuff, I was very, very oily. So the word radiant freaked me out. But I'm getting into more like dewy, glowy skin, you know, so that doesn't scare me anymore. So again, I think this is another one that I will eventually pick up and try. And then last we have the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. You guys, this is $64 for a foundation. That's insane to me. I did hear though from quite a few people that Armani has it on their website on sale a lot of the times. So I think I would pick it up for a sale price, but I would not pay $64 for a foundation. I think that that's insane. Then we have the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I have the mini one in my cart. So I tried this concealer years ago, like 3, maybe 4 years ago, and I remember not liking it. I remember it not having enough coverage for me. So really, this is just like I want to try it again because it's been a couple years, my preferences have changed. So what if I like it this time around, you know? We have the Hourglass Veil Powder. I talked about this in my very first video ever. I have a little mini of it and it is blowing me out of the water. I think it is so great. It's not drying, it's wonderful. $46 is a lot for a powder, but I will eventually pick this up either with a gift card or I might just splurge and spend full price on it. I don't know, because it's a really great powder. And then we have the Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder. This is $33, so it's more affordable than the Hourglass one. I want to try this one because everyone says it is so blurring, and I feel like I don't struggle too terribly with pores, but I'll take all the blurring effect I can get. Next, we have some Charlotte Tilbury products. You can't have a $1,000 Sephora fantasy cart without Charlotte Tilbury, right? The first one is the Film Star Bronze and Glow Duo. This is $68. For a bronzer and a highlight, $68. That means each of them are $34, which I guess if you break it down like that, that's not that bad. This is how my mind works. But will I ever spend $68 on a little duo? Probably not. I've heard a lot of people really love this product. They say the bronzer is really good for fair skin and the highlight's pretty blinding, surprisingly. So I do want to eventually try this, but I don't know when. And then we have her Hollywood Contour Wand. I have her Highlight Wand and I love it. It is just one of the most beautiful highlights and products that I've ever put on my face, and it's just stunning to me. So I really want to try her contour wand. I've seen people use it and it looks so intense when you first put it on, but I watch people blend it and it just seems to blend out effortlessly, and I'm like, I want that on my face. Next up, I threw in a Jouer blush duo. These retail for $30. I have her bronzing duo and I absolutely love that bronzing duo. I actually just hit pan in one of them because I just love it so much. And I haven't ever tried her blush formula, but again, so many people rave about it and I love her bronzer so much. So this is another one that I know I'll eventually pick one up and try it. I have so many powder blushes right now. I do not need it, but eventually I will purchase it. And then we have a Patrick Ta Monochromatic blush. I have the shade She's Adorable in my cart just because I think that that's a really beautiful shade. This is another one I know I will eventually try, a Patrick Ta blush. They have been so highly raved about on Instagram and YouTube, and so many people make me want to buy it. There's a lot of things from his brand I want to try. I think that was the only Patrick Ta product I put in here. Next up in my cart, I have quite a few lip products. I love lip products. I love trying new formulas, new shades, new brands. I'm in it. I love lippies. And the first one I have is the Lancome L'Absolu Lacquer, I believe is how you pronounce it. I actually have one of these already. I just would want another shade in it because it is the most interesting, unique formula I have ever tried in my life. It stays on your lips for a really long time as if a liquid lipstick or a stain does, but it stays glossy on your lips. It doesn't ever like dry down matte or anything like that. It's just like, I don't know, it's the weirdest formula I've ever tried in my life, but I really like it, so I would want another shade of it. And then I have the Lila B Lip Oil Mini Duos. I've heard a lot of people say they really like this lip oil. I like the idea of a lip oil. I feel like a lot of brands use that term lip oil and then it's just like a gloss. and it's really not that oily, and it could have just been called a gloss, but they called it an oil to like hype it up, you know? But I've heard that these are actually really, really oily. That sounds weird, but I don't know. They just seem very, very pretty when I see people using them on their lips, and it's definitely something that I will eventually pick up. And then I have a Fenty lip paint. These are $25. I don't know if I will actually buy one of these. They've been around for so long, and I just have never tried it. I'm not a huge liquid lipstick fan, and I've heard that these can be a little drying, but I also heard they last a really long time on the lips. So I really like Fenty. I think that they're a really great brand. I've liked almost everything I've tried by them, so I might eventually pick this up. I don't know. And then we have a Natasha Denona I Need a Nude lipstick. These are $25, but I just, again, would want another shade of it. I already have Beatrice, and I would want Susanna because it just looks like such a beautiful shade. And then my last lip product is the Tower 28 Shine On Lip Gloss in the shade Sheer Orange. I have yet to try anything from Tower 28, and I don't understand what... I was gonna say I don't understand what my hesitation is, but I don't have hesitation. I want to try it. I just haven't yet. I haven't bit the bullet and purchased any of them, and I don't understand why, because I want to try their gloss. I did not put their cream blush in here, but I want to try their cream blush. I've heard really good things about their cream bronzer. They just seem like a really great brand that I am going to eventually try, but I want to try their lip gloss. I know so many people who love their lip glosses, love them so much, and all different shades. It's not like one shade has gotten all the attention. I know so many people have tried so many of the different shades. I think there's like 6 or 7, so there's lots of options, which is really, really nice. And I don't think I've heard one bad review about it. Next, we have a few setting sprays that I would really like to get my hands on and try. I do not need any new setting sprays right now, but I want them all. The first one is the Tarte Maracuja Miracle Mist. I just know quite a few people on my Instagram page who love this, and they say that it just really melts your makeup in and makes it look really, really pretty. So I have the mini in here. I think I would want to try the mini of it before I would invest in a full size. Another mini I have is the Fenty Mini What It Do Mist, and I don't know. Again, I really, really like Fenty. I think that this mist seems like it would be a really great just makeup melter and all of that. I actually haven't really seen that many reviews on it, but I still want it. Like, I don't care. I still want to try it for myself, you know? And the next one is the Makeup Forever Light Velvet Air Shine Control Mist. Again, I have the mini in my cart. But I'm saying this as if like, oh, I have the mini, I'm gonna purchase the mini and try it out. Like, no, you're not purchasing any of this right now. But anyways, my friend Esty is actually the one who made me want to try this out. She has an Instagram page and a YouTube. I will link her below. You should definitely check her out. She's amazing. But I actually heard her talk about this in one of her videos recently, and she said that it's really, really great for melting your makeup together, actually controlling shine, which is so, so nice without being drying, which is what I need, especially in my T-zone. I do get pretty oily and shiny, and if I could have, you know, a setting spray that controls that without drying out the rest of my face, sign me up. Then we have the Shiseido Eyelash Curler. This is $22, which I feel like is not too insane for an eyelash curler, because I don't remember if it was Samantha Ravndal or Raw Beauty Christie. I heard on one of their videos saying that the eyelash curler you use really does matter. I have a Tweezerman one right now that was a couple dollars, and I actually like it, but I've heard such good things about the Shiseido eyelash curler. Then we have the Benefit Roller Liner. I have the brown color in my cart. I have the brown ColourPop liner right now, and I like it, but it's just not as intense as I would like it to be. So I've heard really good things about this liner, so I want to try it out. Then we have the Whey Treatment Mask. I tried a mini of this a while ago, like months and months ago, and I remember absolutely loving it. I remember it making my hair just really soft and shiny and manageable, and yeah, I would just want to pick up a full size. And lastly, in my cart, we have the Nest New York Sunkist Hibiscus Perfume. I got a little baby size, I think with Sephora points, and I've been using it recently, and it smells so incredibly good. It's like fresh and flowery and florally without being too sweet and too feminine, but it's feminine enough, and it just makes me smell really good, and I just really like the scent, so that's why I added it. Not that you guys are questioning why I added a perfume, but so that was it, you guys. That was my $1,000 fantasy Sephora cart. I had so much fun picking the products. I think I would want to do this also with Ulta, but I feel like it would be a way longer video because Ulta has so much more affordable brands, so I could get like way more products in Ulta. So let me know below if you would want to see that. If you do, I will do it for you, and if not, I'll pass. I don't have to. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please subscribe if you have not yet, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.